The heinous tyrant Dang Zhuo kidnaps Da Qiao and Xiao Qiao, two sisters known throughout the land for their beauty. When news of the kidnapping reaches Sun Ce and Zhou Yu, they resolve to attempt a rescue. The Two Qiaos must be saved. Alright, so here's the first tale of 6, the Two Qiaos, and the actual stage, the Two Qiaos. And in order to unlock this tale, in Act 1, you have to skip the Yellow Turban Menace, play the Yellow Turban Fortress, and then the Yellow Turban Rebellion, and then you're set. It doesn't matter what you do in those 2 stages that you play, all you have to do is complete it. And that's it. Anyway, let's start. And you know the spiel, I'm going to go and change characters, and this time I'm going to play as Sun Ce. So here we go. Alright, so the equipment, the weapon, we have a taunt foot level 3. The items are going to keep the same. The bodyguards are already at max at 8. The objectives, a little bit different this time to a degree. A little bit. Anyway, we have to rescue both Da Qiao and Xiao Qiao, and then escort them to safety in the south where that escape point is, and then we're set. However, if either of those 2 fall, if I die, or if Zhou Yu falls, it's a game over. Pretty much if any officer, well in this case really, realistically, if any general falls, it's a game over. And I'll go into the specifics. If I fall, obviously you know how that goes. If Zhou Yu falls, if I'm not mistaken, it's similar to a commander defeat. Similar to like Zhuge Liang, Lu Xun, or Sima Yi. Not like the rulers like Sun Jian, Liu Bei. Like how they fall basically. Anyway. With Da Qiao and Xiao Qiao, if either one of those 2 fall, they have a different cutscene, just like if you played the Battle G18 under the Shu forces and allow Ma Su to fall. In that case, where Zhuge Liang executes Ma Su, and then it's a game over. Here, if either one of those 2 fall, depending on which one that falls, doesn't matter. If one of them falls, they get recaptured by Dang Zhuo, and then it's a game over. And as for the unit info, as you see, it's only us 4 here, and for Dang Zhuo's forces, well, there's no one here. But they will all arrive shortly. Believe me. Anyway, let's do it. So, also there's an item that we could get here, the survival guide, and I'll go into that in a sec. So, first off, we have to rescue in order Da Qiao and Xiao Qiao. We have to rescue Da Qiao first. And then, after we rescue them both, and then they both unite, then the item will appear. And I'll tell you right now, do not go straight for that item once it appears. You can get that much later on during the battle. Because the main focus here you have to worry about is making sure that none of us 3 fall. Well, those 3 fall. I'm not really concerned about Zhou Yu. It's the Qiao sisters that usually fall. I mean, I've seen it either in videos or if my friend plays it, or friends play it. And that's usually what happens. And I've never really fucked. The only time I ever fucked up was because, well, I forgot the survival guide. But other than that, really, I mean, this stage is really easy when it comes to defeating troops. I mean, this is at the end of Act 1 and right before Act 2. So anyway, in order to rescue Da Qiao or Xiao Qiao, you have to defeat every troop that's surrounding Da Qiao and defeat all of them.
Thank you so much, but my sister still remains captured. Could you not rescue her also?
So it's 1 down, 1 more to go. And then we'll go and rescue Xiao Qiao, and then take it from there. Because after that, once for a set period of time, Dang Zhuo's forces will appear, and then we're gonna have to defeat every single troop in sight. Like, I'm not that concerned. I don't mind getting the crazy KOs. I mean, I'm not gonna try to milk the stage for 40-50 minutes long unless I really need to. But at the same time, if there's a point, like, great example, when I was playing the Battle of Changban with Shuju, and then Liu Bei was about to retreat and bolt for it, then obviously I have to go and finish the stage because I'll be fucked. Anyway, so we'll wait for them to unite. There you go. And like I said, don't go straight for that item yet. In fact, I don't believe you can get it.
Do not worry. You shall never leave my side again.
Yeah, you can't get it just yet. You have to wait for Dangzhuo to open the gates. So for now, we'll just wait. And wait. And wait. And now Fu arrives, but that'll be for a while. I know eventually Dangzhuo and his entire force will arrive too. I think the main concern, if I'm not mistaken, you have to worry about is Hua Xiong. For some reason, he's pretty much maxed out.
Two Qiaos have escaped? I'm returning to the castle. Secure the gates.
So now we can go in and start defeating everybody.
So many. Let's hide for now.
And you just gotta make sure you don't allow the Qiao sisters to fall or Zhou Yu. I'm not worried about Zhou Yu, like I said.
Found you. I won't let you get away.
Actually, believe it or not, I'm trying to remember it, and I actually played a stage and allow Zhou Yu to fall. But I'm not that concerned, really. I'm going to defeat Dangzhuo since he's right here. And he'll have a shit ton of weapon experience, too, which always helps.
Some say we're here.
Alright, Dangzhuo's down.
I got it.
You will not have my head.
That's one of the two issues I don't have to worry about here. Fortunately, I don't have to really worry about Lu Bu arriving yet. Thank God for that. But, I'll have to worry about him later on, that's for sure. Anyway, so that's another one down. And I'll definitely grab that battle axe and get rid of the rat pack. And we'll defeat Naofu. Oh yeah, another thing, if anyone's wondering why am I not going straight for the escape route, well, believe it or not, I've actually tried that myself. And fortunately nothing bad happened. But I was at the escape route and only one of them was there and the other one was still fighting off troops. So best bet is just to defeat everybody and then take it from there. At least you can actually see how bad or good they're doing. That's the main thing, because being far away will increase the chances of them falling, believe it or not. It's similar to Dynasty Warriors 8 in a way. I mean, unless they fixed that up, I don't know. It's been a while since I played it, but I remember playing Dynasty Warriors 8. If you were going straight for the commander, and if the commander is being attacked, depending on how far away you are and how much progress tasks you didn't complete, whatever it may be, if I'm not mistaken, it would be ridiculously easy for the commander to fall. And I had my fair share of that. But anyway, we'll defeat Hua Xiong now, and then take it from there. Yes, I'm not concerned about pretty much. I mean, my main concern really is Hua Xiong. As you can see, his defense is up to the fucking roof, and that's because he has that heavy armor on. But at the end of the day, he's a generic. He's a non-playable character, regular AI. You know, it's not like, you know, Tiao Chen or Dang Zhuo. So, I mean, fortunately. Anyway. It's almost over, and then we can make the rest of this particular part very easy for us. And he's down. And just remember, once we defeat everybody and we get down to the nitty-gritty, so to speak, at the end, make sure you grab that item if you were trying to go for it. Because like I said, I actually skipped that and fucked up. It was not fun because I had to do it all over again. I mean, fun as in, like, I really wanted to get that item and that was it. Anyway. So, obviously there's more coming. And all that's left down here, and that's it. Let's get rid of the Rat Pack. I mean, like I said, it's not that difficult, but if you know what you're doing, then it's the easiest thing in the world. But if you don't know what you're doing, then it can be very difficult, especially if you're one of those guys. I have friends of mine that actually do that, just go straight for the commander and end it. In this case, you can't do that, because they'll fall fucking fast. It's not even funny how fast they'll fall. I mean, you might be lucky and have both of them follow you, but I've never seen it happen. If if it happened to you, then you're one lucky son of a bitch. I'll say that right now. Because every time I play this stage, I have to do this. Every time. Anyway, there's Li Jue. We defeat Li Jue. I think it's only him and Wu Musou that's left. Yep. And they're not that much of an issue, so...
I got it. Soon we finish this now.
Let us finish this, my lord.
But we're almost done. We just defeated Li Jue, and now Wu Musou is left, and that battle axe will definitely help. But the fact that I have to escort them all the way down where Wu Musou is, and the only way to do that is defeating every troop in sight, the battle axe will be a lot more handy than normal. And is it me, or I feel like they're randomly spawning out of the blue just for the fuck of it? If that's the case, then that's a major problem. And Qiao Qiao is about to fall. That isn't good. And with that cutscene with either Qiao's sister and Deng Zhuo, it doesn't matter if you defeated Deng Zhuo or not. He'll just magically reappear. I don't even get that type of logic, but okay. Alright, let's move on. I'm just gonna go on foot, forget the horse. And there's not much left anyway. So, since I'm right here, I just gotta remember to grab that item, and the dim sum is actually right next to it.
Teach them a lesson.
So, there's the item, and there's the dim sum. And there's the cheap shot. Alright, now we're gonna go and defeat both. Actually, I forgot. Li Ru is also here too.
I knew you would come here. There's no escape now.
Because they will cause an ambush right here. And then we'll defeat Li Ru first. Then we'll go and defeat Wu Musou. And Li Ru is actually right by us. Alright. Alright, where's that rat pack? Battle axes won't hurt. Or two.
Breaking through.
Let us finish this, my lord. Let's attack.
And we'll defeat every crossbow just to play it safe because I ain't chancing that shit. Or, I believe if I defeat Rosa, then it's over. I'm trying to remember. Let's go and grab that. I think it just. Did I get it? Yes, awesome. And he's down. But now, is that it? Yep, that's it. Awesome.
You two are so lucky. You couldn't ask for better husbands than me and Zhou.
Sunsei, why must you always posture in front of beautiful women?
Come on, let's celebrate.
And that's a win. Alright, so that's one tail down, and we're down to the last 5. Anyway, so that took us 12 minutes and 38 seconds. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. I mean, really. I mean, one of them could have been captured, or I could have died. I mean, I don't think that would have happened, but Zhou could have died again with me. Because that happened to me back in the day when I unlocked this stage with cheat codes, but that was back in the day. Anyway, we unlocked the survival guide, which is basically if you are pretty much near red health or at red health, then your attack will double every time you fall. Pretty much very effective what I did when I went for Shuju's 5th weapon in Dynasty Warriors 3. So, I may use that again here. Who knows? Anyway. The KO count is 447. I think that's more KOs than I ever had in my this entire Let's Perfect, let alone I believe that's the most KOs combined. Nah, not combined. I got a couple of 250s. So with that 447 KOs, we got 999 points, and we should have a good maybe, I was gonna say 5,000, but 4,499. Okay. So that should send us to rank maybe 11. And we have a second item now for Zhou, wow. Sun Tzu, and a second model. So we're set with that. And the weapon experience, I'm not expecting much. We only got 1106. And the bodyguards, did we get anything with that? Yep, we got level 13. 7 more levels to go. And then we're set with that. And for the fact that we completed this tale, we unlocked both Qiao and Xiao Qiao. And we're set now with every character for Wu. And there are a few more characters I still have to unlock. So that's on the other forces. We have to unlock Dang Zhuo. We have to unlock Diao Chan. And we also have to unlock Zhang Jiao. But that's for a while. Anyway, we'll save. And there you have it. You've been watching my gaming adventures. And I'll see you in the next part, where we're gonna take on I'm gonna correct myself if I'm wrong in the description. I was right the last time, so fortunately enough, hopefully I'm right again. But in the next part, we're gonna go and go right into the Battle Hulao Gate, because the next tale we have to unlock, you have to go straight into the Battle Hulao Gate. So, peace out.